Yo, you got the juice now, man.
What's up, guys? Pizzle's Tech Time, back again with another quick video. Today I've got something real exciting to tell you guys. I just picked up my new 4K camera and I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. I picked up the GH5. I actually went to Best Buy last night and I've got the GH5 in my hands. And you'll have to forgive me because this is my first real digital camera. I've always shot on a camcorder. I have a 1080p Canon camcorder. So this is going to be my first DLSR. And this is like a very, very nice camera. It has a lot of features and there's going to be a big learning curve for me. But I'm willing to do that for the amount of features that this camera has. It is just insane. It shoots 4K 60 frames a second, and they just added in firmware 2.0, they just added HLG, which is HDR. So if I understand correctly, I'll be able to shoot this in HDR and upload to YouTube. I think previously you needed a monitor to shoot in HDR, but I think you'll be able to just shoot on your camera in HDR and upload that to YouTube, if I understand that correctly. Now you can just get into the nitty-gritty of these cameras and customize everything, but like I said, this is like my first camera, so I'm not really claiming to know anything, guys. I'm just going to do an unboxing here, and until I'm really familiar with the camera, I'm not going to really try to tell you guys much about it other than, you know, what I know, which are the specs, and you can go check those out yourself. So what I can tell you is that the camera is a little less than $2,000. With the lens, I paid $25.99 at Best Buy, and the lens is 12 to 60 millimeters with power OIS and f2.8 to 4.0. So the body is stabilized with power OIS and the lens is also stabilized. So you're going to get great stabilization in your hand. You know, you're going to get 4K 24 frames, you're going to get 4K 30 and 4K 60. So I'm going to have a boatload of fun just shooting with this camera. Now, I also did a lot of reviews online on microphones, and this was one of the most expensive ones. But the problem is it goes on top of the camera, and all the other ones seem like they block your viewfinder. So whereas I'm new with this camera, I don't know how much I'm going to be using the viewfinder. But if I'm having problems focusing, or if I'm having problems with the settings, getting used to it, I just want to be able to get my eye on the back of the viewfinder like it is here in the picture. And I don't want to have any issues. So I did get the Video Mic Pro, which you can adjust up to 20 decibel level boost, which I won't probably need for this camera because it has pretty good audio quality from what I hear from the reviews. So this camera, it should be pretty amazing. Now, I already have my expectations in check. I know a lot of professional photographers use this camera, number one. Number two, I'm not expecting the autofocus to be great. I understand I'm going to have to use somewhat manual focus. Everyone has told me that. It's all over YouTube. So I'm going to try, guys. I'm going to try. Right now I have a Canon and the white box is just following my face around. So I don't know how that's going to go. But I do know is I want the features of this camera. I want to shoot in 4K 60. I want to upload in HDR to YouTube. And it uses a contrast detection, I think, a contrast zone, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry. like I said, I don't really know too much about this, but I know the focus is contrast zone. I believe it has like 200 and something zones, and the Canon cameras will use dual pixel in some of their cameras, and then they also use a phase detect, which I guess is better. So Camilla just came and joined us. That's my cat Camilla, if you haven't met her before. She's trying to get up in the window. Hey, Mama. And she made it. So we're going to do an unboxing for the camera and the microphone. And in order to get the high, the all-I, which is like a very high file size that they added to this camera, which is 400 megabits per second, I had to buy this extremely expensive SD card. And it's only 64 gigabytes. It was $200. So let me just tell you what I did. I went to Best Buy, and where I go for everything, obviously. I got the VideoMic Pro, the SD card, and I got a brand new tripod. It's not the biggest tripod, but it's a Manfrotto. It's a Manfrotto tripod. It's pretty dope. And it's way better than the tripod I was using, and it goes about as tall as I am, so I think I am almost ready to go. I just need some lighting and a few other things, and I'm waiting on my computer to ship. So I got my threadripper computer shipping, I got my camera in my hands, and my channel is gonna be sick. So if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe now, and you should do it now. Do it now. We are going to start right here with the big bad boy. Why not, right? So we got a little tab right here. It's a micro four thirds sensor. And it says 4K digital camera lens kit. It's a Leica lens. And the aperture, already explained that, 12 to 60 millimeters, f 2.8 to 4.0, power OIS. Okay, and this is the front of the box for you guys. And the other side. So, on the back here, this camera has Wi-Fi. You can control the camera with your phone. You can use Bluetooth as well. It does say it has Dolby Audio. So, that's pretty dope. Alright, let's do it. So, nice box, nice presentation. So let's see what we got here. Optional accessories, battery grip, XLR microphone adapter, stereo shotgun microphone. Oh, I like that, stereo. I guess I should have thought of that. Shutter remote control, flash, battery pack, battery charger, AC adapter. Oh, shit. And a mount adapter. Okay, so right here we get a little block. And there's nothing there. Before connecting, operating, or adjusting this product, please read the instructions completely. Box contains digital camera body, interchangeable lens, lens hood, lens cap, lens rear cap, body cap, hot shoe cover, eye cup, flash, synchro, socket cap, cover for the battery grip connector, shoulder strap, battery pack, battery charger, including AC cable, USB connection cable. You will not be able to charge, I don't think, via USB cable holder, and of course operating instructions. So big instruction manual, guys. I think it's like hundreds and hundreds of pages. So 4K photo guide. So that's that. I'm gonna pull up the tab here and take out the lens, which is right here, with the lens cap as well. Very nice. Doesn't feel cheap. Feels nice. Okay, it's got a nice cover on it, so you can see that. It's got a switch to turn the stabilization on and off, and autofocus and manual focus. This lens does not feel cheap. I believe it's like $600, so there's a reason for that. And it's got a nice lens cover on it, so that's very nice. Not exactly sure how you put those down, but I will put it down like that. And we will open up the camera now. And the camera comes in this little plastic piece right here, and with the shoulder strap right here, and it comes in this nice little bag. So, Camilla, now's the time for you to come over here. Okay, so we're going to take the camera out of the bag, and we're going to open it up. Okay. Feels really, really nice in the hand. It's very, very sturdy. It has a nice rubberized grip. This camera is weather sealed. And of course, you're going to come over here and get hair all over everything. Yeah, it's not heavy. It looks like it might be heavy, but it's really not. Okay? So the screen does flip out on this, so you just gotta bam. And it does articulate, so you can do selfie mode. Very nice. And there's adjustable menu. Well, these aren't the customizable ones. These are customizable. I think all of these buttons are customizable, so you will be able to pretty much do whatever you want with this camera here. So, and then you have like watermarks almost, and it'll give you more grip on the camera. And then you have audio headphone jack, which a lot of cameras do not include this, I've heard, so that's very good. And then you've got your full-size HDMI port and USB-C for data connectivity, which will be lightning fast. Now, the build quality of this is insane. Now, it was very expensive, but I gotta say, guys, this feels awesome in my hands. It just makes me want to use it. I just want to use it. So now, I believe the hot shoe cover is already on there, okay? So that is awesome. I am super, super excited. Now the battery cover is on the bottom, so that just pops off. There is no battery in it when you get it, which is pretty normal. And the bottom thing there, I don't know what that rubber is. And you've got a tripod mount on the bottom, which is perfectly normal. And your SD card slot, which you do get 2 SD card slots. Which you can use one as a backup, or you can use one as a relay. So when one's full, it'll automatically go over to the second one, or you can do one for photos and one for pictures, which is just options. So Panasonic, awesome for giving everybody options, and it's just awesome. So for what you get for this amount of money is just unbelievable. Now, this is really my first time holding this camera, so I'm just like pretty shocked. So it's unbelievable, and I'm extremely happy with the way it feels and the way that it looks. And I've got to say that I'm not upset at the amount of money that I spent on it. It feels like a $2,000 camera, guys. It does. I gotta say. So we'll see how that holds up, and I'm going to have to charge the battery most likely. And then right here, we've got a shoulder strap, which I'm not sure. This is if you're going to be running and gunning. GH5, bang. It's got a nice grip on the back so it won't slip. That's not a bad ad. Okay, what else we got in here? We'll just drop this all out on the table here, and we will get rid of the box. So we got here the battery, and the battery is tiny. Wow. Look at the size of this battery. Tiny, tiny battery. Wow. Very nice. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Someone can leave that down in the comments, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll figure it out. And we have here a USB-C cable for data. It just has the USB logo. It looks like it's only for data. And that's going to be it. Besides the battery charger, this looks like the battery's going to slide in like so. Okay, and it's got your basic charging cord that you see in most of your electronics nowadays. And we will be plugging this in right away so we can get cracking with this camera. Now when I put this battery in, it does have a green light that says charge. So I'm not exactly sure. Okay. So when I put that in, it says charge. So, not sure if that green light is telling me that it is charging or that it's done charging. So, put that in the camera and power it up and take a look. Just a lot going on with that, so we'll find out. And of course, a nice lens cover. I don't know if this will turn and lock on there. I don't think I should be using that yet until I get the hang of it. And then we've got the extreme SD card, which we will be needing.